If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Leo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Leo, now on to your reading for October 2016. And the first card you have that shows up here today, Leo, is the Knight of Pentacles. I haven't seen him show up yet for any of the other signs. So this Knight of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes an earth sign person. This would either be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Or they could just have the personality traits right now of the Knight of Pentacles. Now, don't be thrown if this message that I get doesn't make sense for you that it is male. Women can come up as Knights. This is somebody that wants to help launch your career or business. I feel they want to put your face or company or logo on front of a magazine, highlighted on a website, on a coffee mug, on something, on, you know, a newspaper article, a magazine article, a feature of some sort. They could become an agent to you. Or they want to promote you or highlight you in some way. That's how it comes up strongly here. They want to see you do something with your life, yourself, your career, your business, your persona, your image. This is somebody that wants to prod you along, get you to do things, try to get you to make more money for them, make more money for you. This is somebody that's extremely supportive to you. Can you hear that bird singing right outside the window right there? Hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. That's a sign. When phones go off or animals sing or, you know, bark or whatever they do, it's a sign from spirit. So you're being blessed right now very strongly, Leo. I do feel this month of October is full of a lot of spiritual blessings for you, and you have a lot of deceased spirits that are around you right now as well. That bird, that's one of your relatives, Leo. You may say, she's crazy. That's what I believe to be true, that this bird is saying that that's what's happening, and it's actually coming up through some importance here. This Knight of Pentacles is of extreme importance to you. It's not some random nobody. This is somebody. Some of you, Leos, I feel are going to find this Knight of Pentacles challenging to deal with in some ways at times. Maybe not always, but I do get that, like, feeling challenged by them sense. I do feel that they're definitely going to be trying to get you on board with their ideas. For some of you, this could be a romantic relationship partnership, but it's coming up the strongest as someone that wants to be a motivator or help to you, or someone that's going to propel you to go forward further in your career or business or persona, or all of the above. I feel that this Knight of Pentacles would stop everything that they're doing to talk to you if you had to call them up or if you needed them. They'd be there for you at a moment's notice, whether it's business, relationship, whatever. They would be there for you. Next card you have is the Miser card. You have somebody here in spirit. I can feel it right now. Somebody, I got to stop here, Leo. Sometimes this happens in readings I do on YouTube. I don't know if it's ever happened before for Leo. I know it's happened for Sagittarians. It may have happened for you before. It's happened for Virgos. Let me see if I can pick up why, because they're waving me with energy really strongly right now. There's a new prospect or opportunity that's coming in here for you. It's up to you to take it and decide what you want to do with it. This is what this spirit here, that somebody deceased for somebody out there, they're saying, we love you. We've created a lot of opportunities for you. We're your family. Wow, they're waving me really strong. All my hairs are standing up. You probably can't see that. I've got the chill so bad. There's some Leos out there. And, just know this, we're all connected. And so this may be like, how can it make sense for me and make sense for somebody else? I don't know. It's collective consciousness, and spirits are all connected, and we're all connected, and they come in groups. Just know, some of you Leos out there have some family members. They're waving me again whenever I say it. Wow, really strong now. That are there for you, making opportunities open up, come to you, doors open for you, the right people being put into position. They're waving me again. So if you've been suspecting of that, Leo, where you've been like, I feel like my family's making things happen for me, all of a sudden, you're right, because they are. So that's good news, Leo. So I'm going to continue on with your card. I had to stop. All things stop when deceased loved ones want to come in. I have to acknowledge them. My spirit guides work hard at getting the deceased relatives and people to me. And I want to acknowledge everybody that they came through. So I'm very happy for that. Now on to your card of the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles card here is the Miser card. It's a card that symbolizes holding on protectively to your finances, could be worrying about finances. It's also holding on to things that are of value, other things, possessions of value. This card can also indicate success coming to you in the future, monetary success. And I got to say, spirit guides, no joke, your deceased relatives are making all these things happen for you. You're going to be reevaluating or evaluating an opportunity that gets presented in front of you, some offer or opportunity. You're evaluating it and reevaluating it. There's a lot of things that have to happen for this to fall into place. So many chains of events need to occur here. Chess pieces on a chessboard in motion and in play, or like I'm seeing ice hockey, like all the ice hockey people going down there. A lot of things have to happen here for that goal. And it's coming up here through this Four of Pentacles. You're going to revisit some family place or some place from your childhood. You're going somewhere, you're revisiting something that holds a lot of energy for you and spiritual power. It's like where your true essence, core, and spiritual power has come from originally. You've got that also being mentioned here. So this holds, like, I do believe in energetic centers on the earth, and different spots for different people resonate with them. And you plug in and connect to that those demographics and those lines that cross on the earth, and it does something energetically and powerful for you. And I feel that's happening to many of you Leos in October. Some of you that own your own business are going to start selling your products and your services differently. And those of you that work for other people are going to start marketing and promoting and selling yourself differently within the line of work that you do, or the company you work for, or any of that energy. You are going to be, so you may be like, hey, notice what I'm doing over here, yo, because I could make money for your business or company. You may be wanting the higher ups to recognize you, but if you own your own business or you are a solo entity of yourself, you are getting ready to sign some kind of contracts, deals, negotiations, and be promoted or highlighted in some special or different way. You're not the only sign to get something on those lines. So I hope you guys watch your rising signs and your moon sign, because somebody out there is going to write me and say, oh my God, when I heard you say that, I went and listened to my rising sign. Spirit's agreeing with me. All my hairs are standing up again. Oh my God, the same, very similar thing got mentioned to me in my rising sign or my moon sign. Remember I said that, because I'm going to get some emails that are going to say, I did that and you were right. Okay, so the next card you have, Leo, you have the Magician. And the Magician is a card to me that symbolizes the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the spiritual plane? They're waving me again. What's in the spirit world, you can manifest into physical reality. And you certainly have the support from your guides, angels, and especially relatives this month of October, Leo. You're coming up with some brilliant, brilliant ideas this month. Some of you are going to be on your own show. There's some of you that are going to be on your own show and highlighted in some way. Featured. Again, it could be on YouTube. It could be on the internet in some way. I mean, that's like taking over TV. Seriously. Some people get so bored with television. There's always something wacky, weird, wonderful, and wild on the internet to see. So it could be on that. You're going to really impress people. People are going to be dumbfounded by you. That's what I hear, where they're like, oh, wow. Spirits are agreeing with me again. You've got relatives that wanted to show up in your reading, Leo. You really did. I don't get that much. It takes months and months and months for this to happen. You're getting a whole burst of it here in this reading. They certainly want you to know that, look, my phone just went off. Ding! Some of you are going to have some really weird dreams after you watch this reading. I pick up that some of you are going to say, oh my gosh, my deceased relative showed up in my dreams after that video I watched. Some of you are going to say that to me. Some of you are going to be invited to attend some party or gathering or some kind of celebration or hoopla for someone of importance. It might be political. You may be going to somebody's victory party or going to some spirits agreeing with me again. You're going somewhere of importance. Doesn't have to be political, but for some of you it is. And for some of you it's political in the sense that it's going to help you politically with your business, your career, your spirits agreeing with me again. You're going to be rubbing elbows with the right people. Man, you've got like, oh, holy bejesus, what's going on with you Leos? I don't know. I have to say, this month has been striking for certain signs, or I found some of the readings unusual. Yours is unusual in a whole different way. There's an authority figure that's going to place you in a position of authority for some of you Leos. Some of you are going to get made chief of police, chief or head of something by somebody that's got higher up of authority than you. I see it happening. Now, some of you, this could just be you might be like, I have a regular job. I go to a regular job. I get in my car. I drive to my job. I don't have any of that going on. Well, then, one, you should watch your rising sign or your moon sign. or two, just be expected that something pretty good and amazing is about ready to happen to you. If it doesn't make sense that you're going to have your own show or your own, I don't know what, do something really special or be highlighted, something is going to happen to you this month. There's no way around it. Spirit's agreeing with me again. You've got Temperance here as your next card. This is, could this be the angels that are flying around your particular reading, Leo? It could be. This could be, Temperance to me is patience. This is also the divine source working through you in what you're doing, creating, thinking, and saying. It's also having to have patience, but I think it's just angels saying, hey, Leo, are you paying attention? We're showing up here today in your reading. Someone escalates your position. Something wise and wonderful happens for you or through you. And some of you are getting elevated. And if you work in spiritual subjects and spiritual matters, and maybe even do readings or healings or teachings or educating and teachings, especially you Leos that are really good at that, whoa, they agree with me again. You're getting elevated. You're not the first sign to get that. I had another sign I did a reading for, don't remember which one, that said their spiritual essence or sense of connection with spirit, especially if you use it in your work or you know, in this line of work, like this kind of line of work that I'm doing here, you're getting a new guide, elevation, somebody's coming in. That also comes up for some of you that would make sense and apply to. You're opening up the doors and gateways of your mind, of other people's minds, of your career. You have some documents and agreements and arrangements that are getting signed here. Some of you, I feel, are going to go on a tour. You're going to teach. You may do it as a webinar. You might. But you may also be doing it by some kind of seminar, group, lecture series that you get invited to attend and be part of and teach from, like a platform. Wow. I want to get invited. Leo, if you do that, if you're doing that, Leo, invite me, because I want to go to it. Whatever this is, some of you are going to do some really interesting and cool things here. Your world is evolving into something wonderful. You are making special plans here. You're taking something to the next level. Even if you write me and say, I work at Wawa, or I work in a bookstore. How can that happen? I don't know, but it's going to. That's all I can tell you. And you're going to tell me later that it did. So isn't that a weird thing to say? But your reading, by far, Capricorn's was pretty unusual. Libras was a little bit too. I got to say, maybe it's the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this on 9/21. So a lot of planetary, Mercury is still in retrograde when I'm recording this, but I know that some of you are going to write me some very interesting stories. So make sure you put at the bottom of your emails that you send me, that you give me your permission to use your story in, all names protected, in something I may be actually thinking of writing. So I'd love to hear your stories that may match up with that message in that reading. So the next card you have here in the layout, which is your last card, Leo, on this unusual reading, you have the moon. Let's throw the moon into the story. And we had the lunar eclipse on the 16th of September, and that affected a lot of people, probably everybody in some way. So let's see why the moon is here for you. Now, the moon is a card to me that symbolizes secrecy and deception and romance. It's a card that can also symbolize secrecy by itself, romance by itself. It can also symbolize to me heightened psychic ability and heightened intuition. And I know that's happening for many of you Leos based on that, the messages that were coming up through the Temperance card. Oh, you're going to be working at night, working overtime. Some of you, howling at the moon. You're going to be up with when the moon is full and working late into the night. Some of you, but this feels to me like something that's destined, meant to be, fated, and what you want to do. So I don't feel like you're going to be like, ugh. I feel like you're going to be like energized by this. Some of you are going to be making some kind of map. A map. It might be a map of the stars, because I hear the words a T-square. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe in astrology. I love astrology. I love to listen to the astrologers. There's certain ones I love to follow on YouTube. And I love to read books on it. I have since I was 12, and I'm now 54. So I totally listen to it, believe in it, follow it, know it's happening, think people should follow it, but I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I know there's squares. I don't know if there's such a thing as a T-square in astrology, but they do mention that, and I do see some of you making some kind of maps. Now, the maps could also be maps about mapping out some destination that you intend to take on a trip. It could also be mapping out strategies, plans, business ideas, projects and plans, schedules of events, things that you want to do that would consist of making some kind of map in some way. That could also come up here. You are getting revitalized energy. I feel that your energy is getting made anew, and like you're getting, they're showing me like plugging electrical wires and sockets from the sun and the moon into you, and you getting currents of energy and electricity. I wouldn't be surprised if many Leos tell me something has shifted and changed with their energy, that their energy has gotten pumped up, that you have real staying power. You can work really long hours. You can stay up really, really late. You're going to start doing a lot of different things. Your creativity, mentally, spiritually, energetically, and physically are going to be supercharged. Those of you that do physical workouts in gyms, play any sports, do anything really of a physical nature, you are going to be untouchable. You're going to start winning races. You're going to start beating your old times. Spirit's waving me again. If you're a runner, you're going to beat your old times. If you're a swimmer, you're going to surpass your times. You're getting some gigantic download plug-in from the universe in all kinds of ways. Leos, wow. I don't know why I'm kind of surprised by that. I guess, I don't follow astrology enough in the sense of knowing the ins and outs of fully what sign, unless my guides tell me. If my guides tell me, or if I read it or hear somebody say it, I don't. But Leo, I didn't know this was such a big time for Leo. And not that I have anything against it. I just don't know why it's coming up. Certain signs really are jumping up to me. And man, your sign is for sure in this reading. Some of you are going to take a numerology class or give one. Take one or give one or both. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people wanting to come see you, wanting to come talk to you. Wow, if you own your own business, be prepared, because it's going to be getting really busy and you're going to be stretched like paper thin. Got to have a lot of time open on your books for all these people that you need to talk to, see, do stuff with, make appointments with, go hang out with, learn from, teach. It's like anything else you want to do, Leo? Oh man, I hope this reading helped you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you for watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, and please remember to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for Google Plusing. Please remember to subscribe because that way you'll get notified when I post my readings here and any other videos I put on YouTube. Also, I would like to remind you to follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. I do post things there almost daily. You won't be able to see here on YouTube. Listen, Leo, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal for you and see what additional messages and insights I can get from my guides for you for October 2016, please click on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October's crystal reading 2016 for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, good old www.theluckymermaid.com. You can go there, click on the videos tab on my menu, and click on page 7, and there you will see the heading October 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on your sign, Leo, and it'll take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have an outstanding month of October. I really feel that you're going to. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.